Hey pilots, Noise here from Ready Made RC. We have a new product fresh off the press that I'd like to show you today. Introducing the STRIX Screech-R Racing Frame Kit. Modeled from the original STRIX Screech, the Screech-R is designed to be lightweight and compact, the perfect combination to give you that racer's edge. Let's get started. Now when you purchase the STRIX Screech-R, you will get it in a nice vacuum sealed package with the STRIX header card. I will go ahead and open it up here for you. Now, when you receive your STRIX Screech-R, you will get a top plate, your middle plate, and your base plate. Your 4 arms. Now we decided to do these arms similar to the original STRIX Screech, but now we've made them into a single arm instead of the boomerang shape that you're used to seeing on the STRIX Screech. We decided to do this for racers that in case there's a crash or you break an arm, we wanted to make it really easy for you to replace the arm and take it off efficiently and, fast. We've got your standoff hole here, and then up here, this cutout will go around your flight controller screw. So it's easy to you only have to take out one screw for the standoff, and then the arm slides right out, and then you can slide a new one in. You also get your standoffs. These are 25mm standoffs to give you a little bit of extra room. You also get your screw pack. You also get your antenna tubes if you need antenna tubes. Very nice option to have to keep your antennas protected. Similar to the original STRIX Screech, you will also get these capture nuts that will go into the frame. What I like to do is I like to place these into the frame first. So you'll want to get your middle plate, and then you'll notice on the middle plate there's screw holes wide enough for the capture nuts to go into. Now some people use a vise to put their capture nuts into the middle plate. That's usually what I like to do. It's the easiest option to do that, but today I'm going to use a clamp, just a hand clamp. If you've got one of these laying around the house or something, this is a good option to use if you don't have a vise. Similar in our STRIX Screech video, you saw someone using the tool to do this as well. It's a good idea to place the capture nut into the frame first, and then just some cardboard or something that you have laying around to put on top of that, just so you don't damage the frame when you're trying to clamp it down. Okay, now that you have your capture nuts in there, we'll go ahead and start the assembly of the arms. And then if you want to, you can actually just get it started into the arm first, and then you can line it up to the plate. Okay, now that's in there. And then you just slide it through the standoff hole to the middle plate. We'll go ahead and put our standoff on there now too to secure it down. Okay, now that you got your arms installed, let's go ahead and put the flight controller screws through. There'll be 4 in the package that are meant for these flight controller screws, and they're countersunk screw heads, so when you place them inside, they'll be flush with the base plate. Okay, now that you got your flight controller screws in, you're almost done. Only a few more parts to put on. Next, I like to do the front standoffs for where your FPV camera will be at. And then the back plate for the base, the middle plate that you see, you've got 2 screw holes here, and then you've got this long hole in the center. You can either decide to use these 2 holes for standoffs if you want, but the top plate is designed for the one standoff in the back. And that's usually how I run it. So now that you have all your standoffs in there, all we need now is the top plate. And there you have it. The STRIX Screech-R. The arms were, again, designed to be single for easy changing. You can run 5-inch props on here or 6-inch props. There's enough room to fit 6-inch props on here. So if you want a bigger prop, you can fit it onto this frame. Now you'll notice you have some extra hardware here. That's okay. There's extra screws if you need them for any of your standoffs or for your flight controller screws. There's also screws here for when you purchase the GoPro mount for the frame. You can also use the screws that come in this hardware pack to go through the TPU base for the GoPro mount. The STRIX Screech-R also will come with battery straps. They're 200mm STRIX battery straps. And then you'll also get, which is on this one here, you'll also get TPU FPV camera mounts that will also be included with the frame. That way you don't have to worry about printing those out. You can get your camera in there right away and get yourself up and flying. Let me grab the scale real quick and we will weigh this without any of the components in here. Okay, now that I've got my scale, let's see what the weight comes in at. 83.4 grams. That's pretty light without any electronics in there. I also have one of mine that is built up here just so you can see what it kind of looks like all built up. We'll go ahead and weigh this one too. I've got quite a bit of stuff on this one, so without battery it's 312 grams. That's pretty good. I'd like to thank you for being here with me today. The STRIX Screech-R racing frame kit is available now on ReadyMadeRC.com.